Hello everybody and welcome to another Board Game Nerds video. My name is Ulrik and today I'll be doing an unboxing of Adamastor. This is a game that came out at Spiel 2026-25. When I was there, I was pretty hyped about it. For some reason I didn't get it. It's high on my list because it's a solo only game, which I really like because then I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything and I don't have to manage a complex automa. For some reason I didn't get it at the first days in the fair, and then I went to the booth and it was sold out. And ever since I've been trying to find it. I finally managed to find a little web shop that I haven't heard about before who had it. So now I am letting you see what's inside the box. Let's just get to it. Get the wrap off, if I can. Boomba, Adamastor. This is a maritime theme. I'm not sure if you're pirates or if you're actually just merchants, but at least you're sailing around with crew that are possibly gonna mutiny. I really like the artwork. As I said, I really like the idea of a solo-only game. And for some reason, right now, I'm really attracted to this maritime theme, sailing around on islands and stuff. Let's put this down here. Let's see what's in here. Campaign stuff. Campaign 1, Campaign 2, Campaign 3, Campaign 4, Campaign 5, Campaign 6. So, looks like there's 12 different campaigns I can do. That's good for replayability. Rulebook. Campaign book. Very small box, which I like. Let's have a little flip through the rulebook here. Let's see what's in here. A little bit hard to read on the textured background. Not a lot of... oh, this is the campaign. Should be looking at the rulebook. There are the pictures I wanted to see. I have watched through how to play. Looks like there's some examples in here. Cool. Not gonna spend more time on that. There's a rulebook. That's good. What else do we have? These are the just wooden discs. You use these for like everything in the game. You can mark what missions you have completed, how many actions you have, etc. Here is your little boaty boat, which is the meeple that you are moving around on. These cards. Let's get into these. So thematically, you're sailing around the, I don't know if it's the Caribbean or if it's like a fictional islands, but at least you're sailing around, trying to reach your target island before your crew mutinies. So you will have some of these cards laid out, which are the ones that you will sail through. All of these icons have different sail movement cost. And then somewhere in the end, there's like an island which is your target. And then you have these very cool multi-use cards. From what I've gathered, they are displayed in a row, which is like essentially your market, and then you have your hand. And there's ways to switch in and out. They all have very many different purposes. There's always 3 cards, and the icons here determine the weather, which determines how many actions you have, how much movement costs and stuff. All of these things are bad stuff. Don't know what they're called, but like sickness or disease, stuff that will be bad for you. These are something that you can buy stuff with, but essentially every time you play, you get your hand and you can switch out your cards. And these become, I don't remember the term, calamities or something. And once you have a certain amount of each symbol, bad stuff happens to your crew. There are also, these are good cards. When you have this green thing, you can buy them and get like a bonus. It's here, campaign. I don't know how the campaign works. Right, let's go back here to my multi-use cards. It determines weather. There is bad stuff here. This is the navigation points which you use to move here. So some of the good cards will have higher numbers. And you're always trying to manage this flow of cards here that will eventually end up over here to make your crew mutiny. If you have, I think, 3 of each symbol, then your crew mutinies and you lose. You have to race to get to the end of the seas. And then there are these event decks, which everywhere there's an anchor. When you land there, you draw one of these. You can have either a land encounter or a sea encounter. And they will give you good or bad stuff. From what I saw, the deck here is your game timer. So if this deck runs out, you lose. If your crew mutinies, you lose. Or if you get to the end, I don't have the end card right here, but if you get to the end, you win. So the box is quite small and not a lot of components, which is good. I'm really looking forward to see what the campaign has to offer. Here are some campaign cards. Yeah, this is the bad thing that happens when you get a certain amount of these symbols. That will obviously vary between the different campaigns. What are these? Campaign H. Admiral. Okay, it's like goals, I think. Requirement, you have to do this to get that benefit. Cool. Cards in hand. Title cards. Don't know what that means. Campaign ABC. Okay. Yeah. Don't know anything about the campaign, but I like that there is a campaign. Well, that was quite a quick unboxing. As I said, not a lot of components in here. But I really like the idea that you're always, from the playthrough I saw, from Totally Tabled, it feels like you're always walking this line of, if I want to get the good cards, then some of these diseases will end up over here, and you have to manage that. You can get some benefits that will negate some of the costs over here, and you can get rid of some of these, but if you do, then you don't move, and you want to move before the deck runs out, and there's always this give and take of which action should I do. I think that's it for the unboxing. Now I will go and read the rules, so I'm sure I know how it works. I will play a few games, and then hopefully at some point I will make a playthrough on the channel. Let us know if you have played the game. If you do you like it? Do you not like it? Why? On both accounts. And with all of that, this was my unboxing of Adamastor. Stay tuned for the playthrough. Check out all of our other videos on the channel. We also have an audio podcast, which you can find on Spotify and other platforms. There's snapshots of our game nights on Instagram. Check out Blue Sky for all of our activities. There's links to everything down below. And if you want to support us directly, please go to Patreon and support us there. With all that said, I was Ulrik, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!